Hello, everyone. Sue.oneschuk here, continuing the lessons from the workbook of A Course in Miracles. And today we are actually completing review 3, and we're on lesson 120. And we'll be reviewing lessons 109 and 110. So for morning and evening review, 109 is I rest in God. What does it mean to truly rest in God? This is the question to ask ourselves as we're, reviewing this lesson again, or looking at this lesson again. It says, I rest in God today and let Him work in me and through me while I rest in Him in quiet and imperfect certainty. Previous lesson says, let me be still and listen to the truth. Resting in God, as I see it, is truly surrendering, truly letting go and trust. The ego does not want us to be there. The ego keeps us busy. Again, how many situations or problems we want to look at, how many we are trying to figure out ourselves, as opposed to resting quietly and giving it over to God. Giving over, our judgments and our struggles and our suffering and our pain. I rest in God. That's lesson 109. And lesson 110 is I am as God created me. Now, this is the third lesson. We are repeating lesson 110 here, but it was also in lesson 94 to remind us, to reflect on, I am as God created me. And it affirms here, I am God's son. Today, I lay aside all sick illusions of myself and let my Father tell me who I really am. Again, putting all these illusions aside and resting in God, this is where the peace and the love exists. There's where our safety and security is. Again, in the ego, there's where we're coming from lack, from loss, not enough, not being enough, trying to figure everything out constantly on our own. And, when we truly, again, put these illusions aside, the dream aside, and let, our Father tell us who we really are. This lesson, again, gives us an opportunity, to really go deeply into accepting this, to accept who we are as a child of God, as being created in the image and likeness of God, and also to be able to choose our higher self. So again, when we give up the judgments, when we give up the defensiveness, the attack, the righteousness, and controlling, trying to control everything. I know I can definitely relate to this, and this is an opportunity, as I said, to rest, be still, take that time. And this constantly doing, and the judgments, as I said, the defensiveness, the attacking, the righteousness. That's what it says here. To today to lay aside all those sick illusions of myself. You know, it's when we're resting in God, totally surrendering, giving up, you know, all our triggers and our defensiveness, etc., giving it over to the Holy Spirit, recognizing that, you know, there's a need for forgiving ourselves. Now, the forgiveness, again, the work is simple. It's just a matter of stopping and giving it over to the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit does the work. The Holy Spirit brings us back to the truth of who we are. The Holy Spirit gives us the guidance and the direction and the inspiration to move forward in that space of love, and to move forward in, you know, what's possible. The possibilities are endless with God. With ego, we're limited. Just look at where the limitation and the lack is actually taken over. Look for it today as you're going through your day. And, you know, resting in God, be open to receive. Because as you receive that love, there's the opportunity to extend love. You know, the ego analyzes. Just look how often you're analyzing. There's something called analysis paralysis. And spirit extends love. So again, remember, you are created in the image and likeness of God. You are spirit. And again, this takes discipline, discernment, and dedication and devotion to continue practicing these lessons. So we've completed the third review, and I acknowledge you for being here. We have completed 120 lessons. And in our next video, we'll be moving forward to lesson 121. So today, again, a lesson is I rest in God, and I am as God created me. All right, go forward and have a love-filled, peace-filled day. And I look forward to being with you in the next video, as I said, for lesson 120. And please remember to push that like button, make a comment, even just put a thumbs up, put a heart, something in the comment section. And also take a moment to share this video out. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. Grateful for all of you who have subscribed, and we're building this community here. And yes, that's what I want to say for today. All right. Again, look forward to being with you in the next video. Bye for now, and with much love always. Till then.